Hey Gun Geeks, I'm Destinee with Fate of Destinee Media. We are at SHOT Show 2014, and I stopped by the Stress Vest booth, and I have here Thane from Stress Vest introduce to us this product. So, what exactly is Stress Vest?
Well, Stress Vest is a force-on-force system that's used for predominantly law enforcement, military personnel. It's a non-projectile system. We're a Canadian company. So we're down in Vegas, and we've been to the SHOT Show for the last 3 years, I guess. But how the company started out was the technology is started off with the what's called the shock knife. Shock knife is a training tool, again, for law enforcement, civilian training, I guess, for teaching the student to respect an edged weapon, a blade. When you're training people, and when we were training people, the inventor, Jeff Quayle, saw that people would go to the blade and they had no fear of an actual knife. So he thought, well, how can he create some fear? So he invented this shock knife, and it essentially—
I don't like that sound.
essentially it shocks you. So it instills a fear in the student, causing them to— what we would like to see is to create some distance and draw their firearm. You don't want to bring a knife to a gunfight type thing. So, do you want to feel it?
That sounds just like the taser that I got hit with a couple months back.
Nowhere close.
All right, I can.
Leg?
Sure. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it would
Because
be.
you're wearing nylons.
Would the arm be better?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, that you could definitely sense that. It's not a comfortable sensation. Actually, it feels really like hot. It's almost a burning.
There's a lingering effect.
Yeah.
So from this technology,
I can see that's a very effective training tool.
So from this technology, stepping into the next phase, which is the stress vest, I guess we still wanted to induce some kind of stress or fear into the student going into a scenario, just to try to replicate a real life situation. So this is the stress vest. So you have a belt, you have a receptor panel plate, front and back. You also have side panels and headgear for headshots. So if the infrared laser that's been installed in this SIRT pistol is shot at the vest, it'll pick up the vest. It'll send down to the belt system, and it'll administer a shock. Essentially, is what it is. So the benefits of this is, of course, typically law enforcement, military are using a projection-based system, airsoft, paintball, simunition rounds, which are marking rounds. The benefit to this is that you can go into any area and you can train with them, not leaving any mess, any damage because of the marking systems that are in place. Also, the benefit is that you don't have to wear the protective gear. If you ever trained with paintball or airsoft, simunition, you're worried about damage to your skin, liability with somebody taking out an eye. You have to wear the protective head and neck gear. You don't have to do that with this system. There's 5 levels of shocking on this. It automatically defaults on 1. You said you wanted to feel it, so you feel what it's like.
All right, I can do this. Would you mind holding the microphone?
I can. You can hold this on your arm.
Okay, that works.
You can hold that there. So you'd wear this around your waist. It's a large muscle group. It's going to cause that involuntary contraction. So just keep your hand open, and you'll watch your hand do that involuntary contraction.
Yep.
How'd that feel?
Well, it contracted, and there was nothing I could do to control that. It's a little bit of discomfort. It's not something I'd like willingly put myself into, but it's not life scarring.
It's not. And it doesn't linger like the knife, I find.
Right.
So that's on the first level, and there's 5 levels. So what
That's crazy.
What this system has is different operating modes. For example, it would have like an injured officer mode. So an injured officer taking a hit, taking a round, it will continue to get shocked randomly throughout the scenario. So what you try to accomplish there is having the officer to fight through the pain, work through it, although you're injured, to continue on with the fight. Move to cover mode is another mode that if somebody is standing in a doorway, they might not have proper cover, and if they get shot once, it's the first series of shocks that you'll get, and it'll intensify until you move to proper cover. So these are some applications that we can use. We also have an IED system that will set up anybody in proximity in the room, in the area. Anybody going through a door that it's set off, and all the vests in that proximity to get. We have a tablet. Tablet you can use and enter up to 10 vests. Give everybody a name. You have a hookup for a heart rate monitor. The tablet controls the vest through live fire and ceasefire. Ceasefire, no one can activate the vest. It also has a camera on and HD filming. You can film and play back instantly for just kind of a debriefing. Yeah.
So if we're looking to learn a little bit more about either the stress vest or the shock knife, where can we find you online?
Well, you can go to stressvest.com. I give you the website. www.stressvest.com is the website. I don't go on it much, but other than just looking at it for products. There's a catalog there, pricing, and contact names if you're interested in the product.
Well, thanks for the introduction.